Viewers, we begin this Wednesday edition with a focus on Russia, where in a high-stakes diplomatic maneuver with global implications, Moscow and New Delhi, in fact, are now turning gears of strategic power. How they are doing so? Well, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar is in Moscow right now as we speak. He is co-chairing the 26th India-Russia Inter-Governmental Commission, shaping the future of trade, technology, and even science. It's a pivotal chapter in the special and privileged strategic partnership between the two global heavyweights. Meanwhile, the Ministry of External Affairs calls it a time-tested and strategically significant partnership. Also on the agenda, meanwhile, are crucial bilateral talks with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Thursday, following multiple recent high-level exchanges. And keep your eyes on the horizon, viewers. President Putin may also very well soon be visiting India, invited personally by PM Modi, mind you. Meanwhile, in the latest, the charge d'affaires of the Russian embassy in India has underlined that if Indian goods are facing difficulties entering the US market, the Russian market is welcoming Indian exports. Listen in. But before that, my colleague Vishal Vivek joins us for the latest on this. Vishal, trip coming amidst a very important time geopolitically, in terms of business. And this latest comment coming by the Russian charge d'affaires, what to make of this statement, especially in this politically tense situation?
Well, these are big statements coming from the Russian side. One of the top envoys from the Russian side has slammed Trump's secondary sanctions. So remember, these secondary sanctions were imposed, they're about to be imposed in a few days, August 27 to be precise, bringing the total tariffs on India to 50%. The original tariffs were 25%, so they will be shot up to 50% now, according to the US side. So the Russian side has condemned this and slammed this and said that these are double standards from the US side. And at the same time, Russia has also welcomed Indian exports to its shores and said that if India finds it difficult to enter the US for its exports, it can send the same exports to the US side. So this is a big statement coming from the Russian side. And the envoy has also gone on to say that these secondary sanctions reflect US's double standards, and also that it's a disrespect of national interest, and also slammed these secondary sanctions as illegal. They've also gone on to say that Russia will never impose these kind of sanctions on BRICS nations because, remember, Russia is one of the strongest nations as far as the BRICS group is concerned. And despite tremendous sanctions, Russian economy has also prevailed in the last 2-3 years. Experts have been surprised by the fact that how that has happened, but that indeed is the case, that Russian economy has propped up in the last 2 to 3 years. So that's what the Russian envoy has summed it up and said that US needs to be slammed on the international stage.
All-important trip, as my colleague Vishal Vivek was pointing out there. And let's just play out that very important bite of the Russian charge d'affaires that only came in moments ago.
We don't see much negative impact from tariffs adventures against India to impact on the Russia-India trade relations. Moreover, we will find the ways out, and if the Indian goods are facing some barriers in other countries, the Russian market will welcome them